Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your reading. I hope you're doing well. Today we are. Oh, you know what? Before I get into that, I did get a new microphone. So if something is sounding a little weird, like too loud or too quiet, please let me know. I will do my best to fix it. I don't want to let you listen to something that is complete garbage. I did mess around with the settings and everything on my end, but just because it sounds good to me does not mean it'll sound good to you. So I just want to make sure it sounds okay. Okay. Now for the reading, we are going to do, the usual. Look at you, look at a person, look at a situation you're both going through, or with each other, get you a little bit of clarity here. And just kind of see what the heck is going on, right? Cards are falling out of this, and it is so frustrating because all I want to do is just finish shuffling and cut the deck. And it's like 4 cards at a time, so I'm not going to look at them. So there's a lot of energy here, whether it's from you, the other person, or both of you. We're about to find out. So let's see. Cut your deck, Leo. There. Ooh. Ace of Cups. I like that as the middle card here. The driving force. We will find the heart of the matter at the bottom of the deck here in just a second. We're going to get everything else first, though. Holy moly. That one, it slid off the top and then just flew to the floor. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, Leo. Just due to my setup, it's a little bit of a process to get things up off the floor when I drop them. So, oh man, I do like this. Okay, bottom of the deck here is then Queen of Cups. So to me, this feels like wanting to reach out to someone. Like, there are loving feelings here. Wanting something new with them. Maybe even wanting to express these feelings. I do like it. Let's see how your other person is feeling. They are feeling 8 of Pentacles. I kind of get the feeling that they're just focusing on the big things right now. Kind of what matters most in their life, what they really need to look at. So whatever that means for them, if it is their job, if it is their finances, they're putting a lot of focus into that. The reason they're feeling this way is 5 of Wands. I feel like they're just trying to focus on what they have control over. They are trying to get their life in order. They are trying to, I heard in some cases, put things right. So I don't know. Like I said, I feel like there was this chaotic energy. Now that I see these cards, it does feel like it is coming from this person. So I don't know if they're in a lot of arguments, if they're in some sort of competition for something, if they're, I've heard looking for a promotion or a new job or something. It really just depends. But I feel like they're mostly focused on that. They want to do the best they can. They want to make sure they're going to come out on top. So I don't know if they're really kind of focusing on this with you right now. Which might be driving you a little bonkers, which I get, especially if, this is coming from you, this Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups feeling. People are weird, Leo. People are so weird. The action this person is going to take here is judgment. I kind of like this. I do kind of feel like this will be a rebirth of things. Not necessarily because they've cut you off or you guys have stopped talking or anything, but more like they kind of realized that maybe they're working a little too hard and they need to tend to some relationships in their life. If there's friends and they haven't hung out in a while or talked to anyone for a while, I feel like they really want to put energy in that as well, because you maintain the 8 of Pentacles level of work for long enough, you're gonna get burned out. So what they're hoping to accomplish by taking this action is the Star. And again, there's that sense of wanting to heal things, you know? So I don't know, like, when was the last time you spoke to this person? When was the last time that you even heard from them? I want to say you care about this person, you understand what they're going through, but there is a sense of you miss them, and they're kind of starting to realize that they miss you as well. And I feel like they just kind of want to do a little better in terms of their personal relationships, in that they can't just tend to the material world. They have to also tend to the spiritual and the emotional and the mental and like that sort of stuff. And in order to do that, you have to make sure that you're still putting effort and energy into your relationships. Otherwise, they die, right? I mean, it's really hard to keep something going if you don't ever put any energy into it. So you are feeling here, Leo, a little twofold, I want to say. In the sense of, again, there is still this new coming in here and you kind of want it, and there is feelings here, but I feel like you've felt a little burned in the past, you know? And so you're not really just willing to let this person come right back in unhindered. You know, it's not going to be that easy. The action you're likely to take here is the Magician. You recognize that once this happens, the ball is kind of in your court, and you can create this and manifest this in whatever way you want. But the Magician is also a card of communication. So I do think you will be willing to talk about this. And I will say too, with the Magician holds all the aces. So if there were to be this new that comes out of this, I feel like you can choose the direction where you want it to go. You know, how do you want to do this? Do you want to show this compassion and this empathy? Or do you kind of want to go full swords and be like, this is what you did, and this is how I feel, and this is how it's going to be from now on, kind of thing? Or like, yeah, something along those lines. Let's clarify the Magician here. It also kind of feels like with that Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Wands that this person wants to put effort into this as well. And just be like, look, I'm sorry. I know what I did, kind of thing, you know? Okay. Clarifying the Magician, I'm not sure you're really going to have any of it. We got the Devil card and the Eight of Cups. So I don't necessarily like the Devil coming out with the Magician. It's often a manipulative energy, and I do want to kind of steer you away from that. Like, I don't know what happened here, but I don't think you need to make this harder than it needs to be, I'll say. You know, and in the future, if you continue on this path, like, the way that things look like they're going to stand out here is the strength. Like, there's still a sense of holding back here, you know? I mean, it's also a little bit of sense of this will withstand. Like, there might still be a coming back. There might still be reappearing in each other's lives, you know? Because we have here the Emperor and the Five of Cups. I mean, the Emperor isn't really someone who just gives up, you know? Five of Cups is regret. So it might just be kind of keeping those feelings under control, under wraps, you know? Bottom of the deck, we have Two of Cups. That's love. There's love here. Underneath that, there's Three of Swords. There's pain. There's hurt. And then Eight of Swords, again, that feeling of restriction. Keeping it all together, holding yourself together, not letting anything show. Oh. So it does feel that this person does have good intentions. I want to say, like, with this star, what they're hoping to achieve is some healing. But again, you're not really feeling it. I don't know if you're not ready or what's going on, but this feels more like you need to confront the emotions that are within you. You know? And it feels more like here your actions are more to protect these feelings. I don't know, are you not ready for this person to know? Is there some kind of fear associated with this Two of Cups? Like, what is in there? And then poking out is like the freaking Lovers, so I don't know here, Leo. I don't know about this. Like, I really don't sense anything bad coming from their end. If anything, they're probably motivated by the same thing you are here, the Ace of Cups and Queen of Cups. So the difference is, okay, I want to clarify the Seven of Wands. The feeling of pushing them back and not letting them through and protecting yourself. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords. Self-sabotaging energy. Because of Nine of Swords in the Chariot. It's running away, is what this is. This isn't confronting anything. Okay? And the Magician with the Devil card and the Eight of Cups here is just making this worse than it needs to be. If you want to walk away, just walk away, but don't manipulate and be really horrible in this situation. Like, you don't have to take this person back. I get that. You don't have to. But what I'm saying is there's still going to be that feeling of trying to keep it all under wraps. Trying to keep it all together and still having that Five of Cups regret kind of feel. You know? So maybe it is time to confront this, whatever this is. Maybe it is time to actually talk to this person. Growth. Growth requires you to step out of your comfort zone. Growing pains can help you in gaining wisdom and experience. The old must be left behind before growing into the new. So, like, this is a moment of growth for you here. And I think if you keep them at arm's length and don't let them back in and keep pushing this off and running away, you're not actually growing because you're not confronting what needs confronting. Okay? And that's why this still is lurking in here. And you'll still feel like you have to keep pushing it down and pushing it down and pushing it away. Because you're not allowing yourself to grow in this situation. You have here the Eagle King, the big picture, angelic help. Whatever is coming back around here is guided by spirit. This is a big moment for you, and they need you to actually see something here. That's why there's so many major cards here. Judgment, the Star, Strength, the Magician, the Devil, the Emperor, the Chariot. Those big cards, those major arcanas, don't come out unless this is something the divine is guiding. Okay? So there's something in this picture, the big picture overall, that spirit is asking you to see. And it will allow you to grow, but not if you push it away. I like this. You have Coyote Spirit. Trust in divine detours. Again, this is something that I don't really think you anticipated. I don't really think you... If this person has already reached out, I don't think you saw it coming. And I feel like if it weren't for this reading, you might not even know it was coming anyway. So this whole thing is divinely guided. There's something here for you to learn and grow from. And Spirit in this reading is asking you to do just that, right? Don't run away from this. Confront it. You can still walk away from it once you get the message they're telling me. Like, this isn't something... Okay. Spirit is telling me that this isn't something that has to be permanent in your life, this person coming back. You are free to not allow them back in, but you do have to confront whatever happened. Whatever the issue is between you, you have to confront it. Because if you don't confront it, it's going to keep repeating. That's the nature of karma. Okay? Spirit needs you to allow yourself to grow, because when you grow is when you move into the next stage where better things are. Okay? Don't keep yourself stagnant is what they want you to know. Okay? That's the message I have for you, Leo. If this resonated, please drop a like down below. It lets me know as a tarot reader I've tapped into your energies, which is super important for me because I do strive to give the most accurate reading that I possibly can. If this didn't resonate, check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign as well. One of those might have a more relevant message, okay? Whatever this is, take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one.